of you. First of all, I would like to apologize. I'm just starting to learn Turkish. Few words I've picked. I'll be speaking English, but please feel free to, if you have any questions. I'll be focusing on the solution which Microsoft has built for e-commerce companies. So any one of your customers who are planning to build their presence on portal to enable their users to buy something online through POS, this is the solution which we have to look for. Oops, sorry. So apart from giving an overview of the solution, what I've also tried to do is give how the process flow will look like with some indicative screens. Yep, thank you. So a quick overview of the functionalities the solution has. Merchandising. Retailers can bring their entire product catalog into this module. Marketing, so whenever you're looking at e-commerce platform like Amazon or something, all the bundling of the product, the promotions which we do can be done from the solution. It not just has manual promotion, but it has a solution is intelligent enough which based on transactions can do cross-sell and upsell promotions. We'll go deeper into this. Order entry, so when customers buy online or from the POS, the order entry happens from this module into AX. So this integration is pre-built. And the self-service module. So we enable consumers with different channels where they can reach out to the seller and raise their concern, be it return orders, be it some returns of the products that can be done. It has a huge customer loyalty built into the solution. So we are talking about how you configure loyalty points, whether it has to be value-based or product-based, all the functionalities are there, and analytics. For whom the solution is meant, anyone, either B2C, business to consumers, retailers, or B2B retailers. So we have some specific functionalities which we have built for business to business retailers. We have, so this module has pre-built integrators with shipping. So if you want to bring shipping rates from UPS or FedEx, those rates you can build into your order entry. Like I mentioned, it is a module on top of AX. We can also integrate to CRM. So the integration piece is, we have already done that. Most importantly, search engine optimization. So the URL which comes is configured from the solution. It has metadata pre-designed for search engine optimization. So you don't have to invest further into it. So this is how the e-commerce, process looks like. We have a customer who either, is it clear to you all? Yeah. So it use the POS solution, or they call your customer service department, or they visit the portals via mobile or through the web portal. They can visit the web store. So the web store is your entire product catalog. They can also use chat, they can talk to your agents and search for products, browse for products. So we have the entire product categorization and subcategorization. We have a global search, plus you can add multiple parameters. So you have different dimensions. Price can be a dimension, color can be a dimension, size can be a dimension. So you can put all these parameters and do advanced search. You choose the product. So when you're choosing the product, we have integration with social media as well. So you can actually like the product and put it on a Facebook profile. The entire web store can be published on company's Facebook page. Search parameters I mentioned. And then this is the promotion. So system is intelligent to based on transactions, based on the purchasing behavior of the consumer, it does the entire promotional campaigns, and this can be manually overwritten as well. So we give flexibility to the e-retailers to bring the promotions into it. The entire checkout option, so we integrate different payment gateways, delivery options. So we have pre-built integrations with all the major cards and payment gateways, PayPal. You can share the invoice, generate the invoice from the system. In case of B2B customers, if they have partial invoice, they can do partial invoicing. E-invoicing is there. Then this order gets into AX, the standard AX process flows. And we have, since it comes into AX, the entire financial ledger and other entities gets updated. And customer from the portal can initiate return orders from their account, and which goes back into AX. So typically, if someone is planning to go build a presence online, they can use this module, and they are looking at a time frame of 6 months to go on live with this module. So some key areas of what this module has: web stores. So web stores is nothing but your product catalogs, your online portals. Web stores can also be used as your warehouses. So you define warehouses. If we're talking about a multinational who has multiple warehouses, multiple web stores, and each web store belongs to a particular country. So we have global reach, multiple languages, multilingual, multi-currency, multi-stores, and each of these web stores can be integrated to one instance of AX. So you can have multiple business units, multiple AX instances behind the portal. We have got theme-based rollout. So I'll show some themes which we have pre-built. All we need from the retailer is some higher resolution images of the product. So we have placeholders, we can build, put in those pictures, and the portal can be up and running. The portal is adaptive and responsive, so it fits to any mobile device and tablet device, and social media. Global templates, not just across the regions, but languages as well. So you have built one base portal, translation happens, and you can have multiple language portals. So we have French, we have Chinese, we have Turkish. Theme-based, so based on how you define what category the retailer is, we have theme-based. This is one of my favorites, gadgets. So you have the entire mobile-based themes, multiple themes. And as I mentioned, we have pre-built placeholders based on what is the industry the retailer is targeting at. We can use these themes and build, make the portal online quite in a very quick time. Adaptive and responses. So you don't have to build a separate mobile app. The same portal, when it opens from a mobile device or a tablet device, it is responsive enough to adjust the screen and the options. So if you see, my options are adjusted based on the device I'm using. So you don't have to scroll, you don't have to spend time, you can just start using it. Social media. So on my portal, I have option to tweet, put these products on my Facebook page, or rather, let's put the entire portal on Facebook. So we have, this is company's Facebook page. We can put the entire portal on the Facebook website. Similarly, we can also have integrations with Twitter and other social media. So what we have seen so far is what is web store. Now let's see what is inside web store. For example, me as a customer, I've logged into the portal. So I have my product categories and subcategories. Likewise, you can have multiple. And this information comes from your backend system, which is AX. So how you have defined your products in AX Retail, the same information will be published here. Price list, trade agreements, everything comes in from AX. So I'm searching for product general based on SKU. I've got my filter across dimensions to narrow my search. So I've narrowed my search. When I go to a particular product, this is what consumers do. You can look at the specifications of the product, Any manuals you need regarding the use of the product, you can do it. It can be audio files, PDFs, video files. Accessories, if there are optional accessories required, you put that. Customers can give their reviews. So that's one of the strongest feature which we have built. Enable consumers to share their reviews, be it they like it or they don't like it. It helps the company. I can compare products. So I can pick multiple, TV options, which is the best TV for me, television. I can do that. We can also configure products. If I'm buying a personal computer, I can choose how I want to configure. So that functionality is also there in the solution. So if you see accessories required, reviews, this is one of the best parts which we have. Cross-sell options. So naturally, based on the transactions history on that particular product, the system auto-suggests what are the cross-selling options. So customer who has purchased this has also purchased this. My recent history, what I have browsed in my past, and based on my past, what people have searched based on my history. And it is flexible enough to enable the retailer to overwrite this suggestion. So if you want to push your manual cross-sell upsell, we can do that. And how you do it, I will show you in a minute. Product bundling, if I want to bundle my mobile with a cover, a charger, I can do that, a Bluetooth device. Product bundling happens from the solution. Promotions, so I've got my featured items. So these are all manual promotions which you do. Featured items, best sellers, most popular search, what people are looking for, deal of the day. And this is where we do promotion setup. This is called manager's panel. So all the setups which you have to do are done from here. You want to push information, pull information from AX, or you want to do it from CRM, this is where you do it. So once you have chosen what you want to buy, the next is how do we check out. So we have a very cool functionality which is called floating cart. So the moment I choose a particular product based on my profile, my loyalty information comes up. So you can configure this, how many points they earn. It can be a percentage, 10% of the billing amount. And based on these points, so there's my shopping cart details. I can apply coupons. So if I'm buying some coupons online, I've got gift cards. When I check out, I can use those gift cards. So as a customer, it takes my information from AX, which my addresses, which country, city I belong to. It takes the shipping method, the interface which we have built with the leading shipping agencies, UPS we have, FedEx we have. It takes that information, puts in your billing amount. So all these details coming from AX. I have got my coupon code. So if I've got some percentage coupon, I can use that. I can use my rewards. So whatever I've earned on this order or my previous orders, I can take those rewards. So for example, I've got 100 points, I can use 50 points, get the discount, or I can use the entire 100 points, or I can distribute. This is flexibility which we are offering to the customers. So this is the discounting often. So my total price gets updated based on how many points I'm redeeming, how many coupons I'm applying. That amount gets updated. Retailers can see the information detail. You can store the card information here, or we can register a new card. We can also have a store locator. So if the customer wants to pay in cash, we can suggest the nearest store from where the order can be picked, and the customer can go and pay in cash. We also have integration with internet banking. So you can use internet banking for payments. Billing address, shipping address for B2B customers. have all this information pre-loaded in an encrypted format into the system, so the customer doesn't have to do it again and again. You can print the entire order. So I placed an order. Now as a customer, what options do I have? Customers can log in into their profile. They can check what are the previous orders they have placed. The quotations, in case of B2C customers, they don't buy one time. They will do a lot of bargaining on this. So we use sales quotation functionalities in case of B2C customers, B2B customers, I'm sorry. What orders I've searched previously, purchased items, see what products I've purchased. Quick order entry, assume a case where I'm a business to business retailer and a customer is trying to put an order of 100 items. So if you look at a general order entry, I have to click on 100, I have to create 100 lines. Quick order allows creation of orders very quickly. So I've got my invoice history. This is where I can initiate my returns. So if there's a problem with the order, I want a reshipment, the customers are enabled to initiate returns from here. Chat, if they want the state, understand the status of the order, they can use chat functionality. So this is more from the setup side. How do you define a web store? It's a configurable self tool which has around 38 steps. You click on next, 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 you give your themes, and the entire portal comes alive. In one instance, you can have multiple portals. Like I mentioned, if you are operating in multiple countries, you can create all the portals from here, and each portal can be integrated to a separate Dynamics instance. If you want your business units to be separated, that can be done. A very flexible tool. So if you see, each of my portals have a different theme. One can be cosmetic, one can be electronic goods. This is my last slide. This is where you do the technical integration. So this, all my AIF services, web services, this is where I define which AX instance it needs to be integrated to. Tashakula. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah. A bigger thanks for that.